Warning, the characters and events depicted in this photo play are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. In other words, this is a skit. This next video that I'm about to show you is a skit. But as often on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, art imitates life a lot. Right? So I'm going to show you this video, but it is a skit, but I'm going to use this for educational purpose only. Like I said again, this is a skit. Thank you. Right? We have this video right here. And the title of the video is Men Aren't Falling for the Same Tricks No More. Right? And you see this caption that says, when you know she could ruin your life. So here you're going to have a woman in this skit, obviously. She's going to try to walk past the man and see if he picks up, but he's not falling for it. And she's going to try many times, to get his attention. Fair use.
I'm gonna be a baby daddy on child support. Oh, I'm doing it.
Wait, so you're not gonna try to get my number or holler at me? Nothing?
I thought about it, but I just see my future.
Future?
Yeah, 3 or 4 kids, divorce, I lose my house, my cars, my money. It's not something I want to get into. So
I'm a sweetheart. I would never do that to you.
yeah.
You judging me?
I mean, yeah. Look what you're wearing.
I mean, it's hot outside. I don't want to be like, what?
I just see a toxic relationship. On and off. I just can't do it. No.
All right, you couldn't handle me anyway.
Remember, baby daddy on child support.
So you're not gonna say anything again?
Don't do it. I mean, look, I already told you. You seem like a headache. You seem like a problem, and I just can't deal with that right now. I got a lot going for myself.
You don't think this is a coincidence?
What's a coincidence?
A sign from God? That we met by chance? Like,
I think it's a test, and I know I'm gonna pass it. I mean, look what you're wearing.
you're still judging me. God said don't judge.
You're right, but God said also don't be a fool, and I'm no fool. You look like you got guys in your DMs, guys cash apping you, probably got a sugar daddy paying all your bills.
Looks can be deceiving.
You're right.
Very deceiving.
But imagine if we walking down the street, right, and you wearing that, and a lot of guys looking at you, and some of them want to come talk to you. I gotta deal with that. They might even want to fight. I gotta fight them. I might even lose my life. And that's something I can't deal with right now.
Walking God's blessings again, are we?
Yeah.
So you like what you see and you're still not gonna say anything?
Yes, I like what I see, but probably every guy does. I mean, look at you. You're beautiful, banging body, but that doesn't mean you're a good fit for me.
You like what you see, but you're still not gonna give me a chance.
You seem like trouble, a headache. That's something I don't want to deal with. You probably got OnlyFans. You probably got a crazy ex looking for you. Bad credit, kids, can't cook, can't clean. You look expensive, so I'll probably go broke messing around with you. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
So I do have great credit, but I do have 4 baby daddies.
You see? I knew it. I knew you had
You
kids.
see, that was a joke. Do you see how quick to judge you are?
You can't be joking like that. That's on you.
So if I had changed my whole wardrobe, would you give me a chance?
I mean, nah, I can't do it.
Oh my
I
God.
can't do it. No.
I almost had you.
You almost did.
I almost
You
had
almost
you.
did.
Be safe.
Now, like I said again, this is a skit. Yes, I know this is a skit. But art imitates life a lot of times, or you want to say life imitates art, whatever you want to say. Do you know how many regular men, regular women like this, they're basically going through this dance, this real life dance? Because back then, I would say 10 years ago, he would have hollered. Yeah, like I would say if this was a real life situation. If it was about 10 or 15 years ago. I'll say 10 years ago. Yeah, and forget 15. If this took place 10 years ago in real life, he would have hollered and they would have gotten together. And who knows what it came out of? Maybe they hook up, maybe they stayed together for a long time. I'm pretty sure a kid would have came out of the situation, right? But you have now where the average man, or just a regular decent man, or even the men that would usually holler, or they would respectfully holler, or they would, maybe take a chance on something that they like. They're like, damn, I like what I see. And they would say something. That man is not taking the chance because now he's doing a cost benefit analysis. He's like, what am I really getting out of this if I holler at her? Forget Me Too and all of this. Say if everything works out, what do I really get for hollering at a girl like this? Because usually a woman like this is 4 baby daddies in. Usually a woman like this is a single mom. Now, mind you, she made a joke that, I do got 4 baby daddies, but she said she was lying in the skit. But a woman like this is usually she has a kid. let's keep it. But usually a woman like this, she has a kid, and if she doesn't have any kids, it's because she had deleted many of kids.
I'm gonna be a baby daddy on child support. Oh, I'm doing it.
So once you hear his inner voice, that is what's happening with a lot of men. You see something you like, but just in your mind, like, nope, I'm just gonna be a baby daddy on child support. Nope, don't do it.
Wait, so you're not gonna try to get my number? Holler at me? Nothing?
I thought about it, but I just see my future. You know,
Future.
yeah, 3 or 4 kids, divorce, lose my house, my cars, my money. It's not something I want to get into. So
I'm a sweetheart. I would never do that to you.
Now, mind you, every woman is going to say that to you. I would never do that to you. I would never put you on child support. I would never divorce you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So that ain't finna do nothing. Like back in the day, that would help. Not today.
yeah,
You judging me?
I mean, yeah. Look what you're wearing.
I mean, it's hot outside. I don't want to be like, what?
I just see a toxic relationship. You know, on and off. I just can't do it.
All right, you couldn't handle me anyway.
Also, that's another shaming tactic that many women will say. You couldn't handle me anyways. Right. And then in this skit, he meets her again in real life.
Remember, baby daddy on child support.
So you're not gonna say anything again?
Don't do it. I mean, look.
And a lot of times, especially, I'll say this definitely have happened to me, where you're meeting, like you'll meet the same girl a couple times, or even 3 or 4 times, but you don't say anything. But she's clearly trying to get your attention, whether she wants you to holler, maybe she just wants your attention for just that 5 minutes. But if you ignore her, she's gonna be like, she's gonna be way too curious. She's like, what? She's clearly trying to get your attention, and you're not obliging, right? So there's a lot of women going through this crisis. This is why you're seeing a lot of women. Why are men not approaching us anymore? And et cetera. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Even if you're a supposed good girl or a regular girl, right? They just can't understand why men are not taking the same risk. You know.
I already told you. You seem like a headache. You seem like a problem. And I just can't deal with that right now. I got a lot going for myself.
You don't think this is a coincidence?
What's a coincidence?
A sign from God? That we met by chance? Like,
I think it's a test. And I know I'm a pastor. I mean, look what you're wearing.
you're still judging me. God said don't judge.
You're right. But God said also don't be a fool. And I'm no fool. You look like you got guys in your DMs, guys cash after you, probably got a sugar daddy paying all your bills.
Looks can be deceiving.
Now, everything that he just named, these are things that are happening. Not obviously with every woman. So that is like, say, like if this was a real life thing, say if this wasn't a skit, you have guys accusing girls of this in real life. And that's not true of every girl, but it's happening with enough girls where it's a legit concern. Random ninjas DMing you, right? Like I said, a girl like this is gonna have an Instagram. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. A girl like this is going to have an Instagram, so she is gonna have ninjas in her DMs. A woman like this is gonna have a Cash App, right? You know what I mean? Like, so this is, you know, sugar daddies, et cetera, et cetera. There's been way too many women I've ran into, mind you, of many races, of many races, not just BWs, right? Of many races where they will admit, oh yeah, I got several sugar daddies, or I have several dudes giving me money, or she still, you know, there is a man in her life still giving her money in some sort of fashion. So these are legit concerns for the average man. These are legit concerns. This is nothing that you can really dismiss, especially if you want to say you're a regular woman, you're a good woman, and you don't do stuff like that. It's enough women are living life that way where it's a legit concern. It's a legit concern for the average man to have. It's not unrealistic. It's a realistic concern.
Deceiving.
You're right.
Very deceiving.
But imagine if you're walking down the street, right? You wearing that, and a lot of guys looking at you, and somebody want to come talk to you. I gotta deal with that. They might even want to fight.
Yeah, and there's and enough women think that this is an appropriate attire to wear outside, to where they think something's wrong with you if you ask them to change.
I might even lose my life, and that's something I can't deal with right now.
Blocking God's blessings again, are we?
Yeah.
So you like what you see and you're still not gonna say anything?
Yes.
Like I said, it's not like, and then, you know, they'll say, oh, men are just gay now. No, you think they don't want to holler? It's just they're just using cost benefit analysis. It's just cost benefit analysis, and they're just like, look, I like what I see. She looks good, but maybe it's just better off for me to just look and not really say anything. Maybe that's just they're just like, maybe that's just my part in this life. Just let me just look and just leave and you know, let bygones be bygones. Right? So many men are taking that approach.
I like what I see, but probably every guy does. I mean, look at you. You're beautiful, bang your body, but that doesn't mean you're a good fit for me.
You like what you see, but you're still not gonna give me a chance.
You seem like trouble, a headache. That's something I don't want to deal with. You probably got OnlyFans. You probably got a crazy ex looking for you, bad credit, kids, can't cook, can't clean. You look expensive, so I'll probably go broke messing around with you. I can't do it.
Legit concerns. You can't say it's unrealistic. These are legit concerns.
I'm not gonna do it.
So I do have great credit, but I do have 4 baby daddies.
You see? I knew it. I knew you had
You
kids.
see, that was a joke. Do you see how quick to judge you are?
You can't be joking like that. That's on you.
So if I had changed my whole wardrobe, would you give me a chance?
I mean, Nah, I can't do
Oh
it.
my
I
God.
can't do it. No,
I almost had you.
you almost did.
I almost
You
had
almost
you.
did.
You say
Now, mind you, this is happening. I'll say this. I know this is a skit, but this is happening where you're really running into decent women or a decent dude who would actually, they would most likely get together, but they're just not, because there's too much out there. The game, there's too much game out there, really, on both sexes. But now men are starting to, I'll say it like this. I don't think men are supposed to know that much stuff about what women do. I don't think men are supposed to really know that much about women, because the ones that do, they tend not to. The men that know women the best tend not to take them serious long term, or or deem it even possible where they have an interest in taking care of that woman long term. This is why they tend to go after MGTOW channels like mine, etc. Because when you put men on game on women like this, even though maybe she could be a decent chick, but at the end of the day, when a man starts to be like, damn, what am I getting out of this? He's most likely gonna just let her go. But the government can't take care of every woman, right? So this is why they go after channels like ours, because really the regular man like this is not supposed to have the info about women being on OnlyFans, women having a checkered past. Remember what he mentioned about you probably got an ex looking after you, stuff like that, stuff like this. He's a man like this is really not supposed to know this kind of information, right? But like I said, again, this is a skit, but often, art imitates life, or life imitates art, however you want to call it. But yeah, please let me know what you think about this skit in the comment section. And has this happened? Have you had this happen to you in real life? This has happened to me in life a couple of times, right? So please let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for watching.